What's up, guys? It's TechnoViking23 coming to you today with some Raid Shadow Legends. And today I actually kind of wanted to revisit the starting champions. Now that the Guardian Ring is active in the game, it's kind of made me think of something interesting. And I just recently did start a new account. I mentioned it in a couple other videos where I'm playing through the initial stages of the game again, making a little video series on the side. Unfortunately, I did go with Galek as my starting champion this time just to have a little fun, and in hindsight, a couple days later, I was like, man, I really should have picked Elhain this time. Elhain's always been one of my favorite starters. She's a very solid champion in the High Elves faction. She's got a couple of nice multi-hit abilities. She's got a really nice nuke on her A3. And one of the cool things about her is her kit doesn't really require any accuracy, which is nice because that's a stat you really are kind of starved for early in the game. So you're able to just build up her damage and really farm through a lot of content in the game early with her. But, you know, most people are going to say pick Kale because of the poisons, obviously. You know, Ethel's got the weekend and some other good abilities, a 3-hit on the A1, which is nice for early Fire Knight. But I'm almost thinking right now, and this is kind of conditional on the way I play the game and the way I suggest people play the game when they first start, that Elhain would actually be very, very good to pick right off the bat. And the reason is the Guardian Ring. So I came into my new account here, and as I always say in my advice, I've been doing nothing but farming speed gear. I've been going into, you know, we got through the Brutal campaign already. We're about a little over a week into the game. We've already 3-starred everything with the exception of Hallowed Hills. Like I just beat Bistifist for some reason. I can't 3-star that stage. But we've been coming in here and we've just been farming the speed stage pretty much every single night, using all our auto battles, farming stage 7 and farming stage 6 to get boosts, farming stage 4 to try to get crit rate gloves. But that's the one thing I always suggest to people when you first start out: get the Brutal as quick as you can and start farming speed gear. Because the video we did the other day, the gear over champions, we showed, you know, we're basically rolling through arena already on this account. We've got several champions over 200 speed just because we came in here and farmed a ton of speed gear already. Now, because of that, I've been getting a ton of these rare high elf drops. We go into my faction guardians. On my high elves, I already have 4 of the 5 finish for rares, which obviously this would directly benefit Elhain in this case. So if you get all the way out to here, you get +3 speed. We've already got plus 10% defense. We got +7 accuracy, which for Elhain wouldn't matter, but +7 resist is nice. Plus 10% attack and plus 10% HP, which is pretty huge early because you do need to have your champions able to survive. That's one of the harder things to do early in the game, is surviving content with the HP and the defense. But we're already getting plus 10% HP and plus 10% defense. And the cool thing with that is, like, let's say we go into the Great Hall and we wanted to get that bonus to get the 10%, you would have to go all the way up to level 6. In Elhain's case, we would have to have level 6 HP and level 6 defense done in the magic section, which would require 1,200 silver medals. And we all know how long that would take to get done. And in this other case, we were able to just get those duplicate rares and fill up the Guardian Ring already within like the first week of playing the game to give ourselves that huge stat boost. Now, obviously, you could go and do this for the other starters and give them those nice stat bonuses to start off. This actually would work just as well with Ethel because you would be farming stage 8 to get lifesteal gear, so you would be getting the duplicates. Templar would drop there, so you could actually be filling that up for Ethel. So Ethel and Elhain would benefit a lot from this faction guardian feature that's now in the game. Galek and Kale not so much, because you're not really farming the stages where their rares would drop for their factions. So I think because of this now, I think we have to consider Elhain very strongly whenever you're starting a new account. I think you have to take her into consideration as being one of your best options. Since you are going to get those, you know, those rares to drop while you're farming your speed gear, you're going to get a huge head start on her stats early in the game, which is going to help you overall just progress through a lot of content. So just something quick I wanted to bring to your attention. If you are considering starting the game, starting a new account, definitely give some consideration now to Elhain as a starting champion, given how easy it is going to be to fill up the High Elves rares early in the game as you're also farming your speed gear. So let me know what you think down below, guys. I think the Faction Guardian Ring is actually a really cool thing for the most part. It's allowing people to really enhance champions earlier than they would be able to. It kind of helps fill in for some of the Great Hall stuff you're not able to build early in the game too if you're getting those rare drops. The only problem is it does take up some vault space and you may not have the champion space available. But, you know, if you have those vault slots, it's pretty cool because you can get some extra stat bonuses there that are really helpful when it comes to progressing content. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, and I'll do my best to get you as soon as I can. As always, hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you again next time.